Alright, hey guys, this is a little different type of video. Well, this is, not a RuneScape video, but this is actually a guide on how to make a RuneScape video with a Hypercam, or using the Hypercam program. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I get flooded with questions, most likely weekly, about Hypercam that is basic stuff, not really hard. Hypercam is easier to use than Camtasia, even though people say Camtasia is easier to use. I find Hypercam really easy to use. It's fast, it's easy, no, it's not mobile. Anyways, it's easy to use, and people just have questions, so I'm gonna make this little video, just helping some people out. Anyways, if you do not have Hypercam, you can get it by going to Google. Then you type in Hypercam. The first site you will see is this site. You just click download, and you download the newest version, which right now it's 2.16. Okay, that's all you do. You run it, install it, and then you're fucking ready to make, start recording. Okay, so then when you're done and you download the Hypercam, it will then look like this on your screen. Okay, this is a Hypercam, and I am recording right now. I will go over each little tab, in a matter of a few minutes. But, like I said before, people just have too many questions, and it's not that difficult. But this is really what I use to record RuneScape videos, and it's simple. The reason why I use this over anything else is because it's fast, and for me, it's good quality. But for some people, they can't use it because their computers just are... I don't mean to be, rude. Well, actually, you know what? It doesn't fucking matter. If your computer is shit, and you know your computer is shit, then your videos are going to be shit, which equals shit, which you cannot produce a good video with shit. So, for example, well, I'll get to that in a second. Let's go over the first tab here. It's screen area. You make a screen area by just using select region. And then you want to highlight, you select your region, and it will come up basically sort of like, it's hard to explain, but you'll see it. You just drag it and make a box over what you want to record. Alright, so you guys see my RuneScape videos, or any other RuneScape videos, I just drag a box over the goddamn RuneScape screen. That's really all. You don't mess with this shit, because when you select region, all this stuff automatically goes. Right now I have leave Hypercam window open. Otherwise, you can have it go to your taskbar, which is nice. You press the record button, it automatically minimizes it and starts recording. That's why I like it. It's good for if you're making a PKing video, because it records fast clips. That's what Hypercam is designed to do. Unlike Camtasia, it records well, but it's not designed for fast clips. Alright? Hotkeys! You don't really need hotkey, okay? All you need is stop recording. This is what you need to pay attention for. I don't use any of this shit. Alright? AVI File, okay? Right now, you determine where you want to save the file. I guess some people, they don't know where the file goes. Well, this is where you determine where the file goes to. Save it to your desktop, save it to your folder, wherever the fuck you want. Save it up your bunghole. It doesn't matter, it's up to you. It's your computer, you do what you want. Alright? Don't mess with any of this. None of this, okay? Do not touch anything. Leave all this shit alone. Alright? Now, here is the most important part, and this is where your videos really start to come into effect, is this down here. Frame compression quality. Okay? Notice how mine is at 88%. Alright, 88% is really fucking high. Alright? Now notice down here, last recorded status, I have 772 frames. How many are skipped? 0. Alright? Now, I have a new laptop. If you guys want to see what happened to my old laptop, watch PvP 12, and you'll see what happens. But anyways, on my old laptop, I had an integrated video card, and my processor was just a single core. Okay, it was really shitty. I could only record with 85%, and even at 85%, I would still get some skip frames. Alright, and the quality was... Okay, watch my videos like 7 months ago, and you can see the difference from now and then, and that's because the frame compression quality. You guys notice our videos might be blurry? Well, this has a lot to do with it. Alright? And like I said again, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but if you have a shitty computer, this is going to come out shit, which makes your videos shit, which equals shit on YouTube, which your videos are going to be shit. Alright? So if you know that your computer is old and it cannot handle, you know, a lot from this program, then you need to turn this down probably to like a 70. And it's all about experimenting, okay? Now, when I say experimenting, I don't mean start shoving stuff up your fucking ass. Okay, don't do that. That's gay. Okay, but experiment with this, not anything else, okay? What you want to do is just fuck around with this. That's all I did. I can probably go 90%, but it might tend to, you know, start lagging a bit. But the new laptop I'm on right now, I have a awesome video card and a dual-core processor. So, you know, going from my old laptop to this one, it can handle a hell of a lot more. Also, you want to get it to a good quality rate so no skips are, you know, no frames are skipped. Because if it starts skipping frames, then, you know, your audio will not match the video. So, if you guys ever notice that, this is why. Alright? Moving right along to the sound tab. Now, please, oh my fucking god, okay? Jesus Christ. I get asked so many goddamn questions. How do you record sound with Hypercam? You click the motherfucking record sound button. How hard is this shit? Okay, click the button. Click the button. You check off this little box. And it is also in AVI tab also. Record sound. All you do is record this. Now, I'm using a 16-bit, but it doesn't matter. Alright, you can use an 8-bit. It really does. Like I said, again, it depends on your computer. If your computer is good, then you can use better stuff, like I am. But if your computer is shit, then, you know, can't really work with anything. The final tab is other options, record cursor, like you see my cursor now. You can add, like, I never used this before, it's stupid, okay? And then your license is your last tab. But this is all there is for this. Now, once you finish, you know, you then go to your location and then you import your clip into your editing software, which is Movie Maker or Sony Vegas. Now, in case you guys don't notice, every fucking computer made on this planet, well, every PC, has Windows Movie Maker. Every single PC has Windows. It's one of the default programs that Microsoft added to your computer. Every single computer has Windows Movie Maker. You may not know that it might have Windows Movie Maker, but it does. So you just go there and then you import stuff. Or you might use Sony Vegas, whatever you use. Like I said before, it depends on your computer and if you have good quality. Otherwise, that's really about it. Anyways, like I said before, just want to make this because it was long overdue, and I have a headache now, which is unbelievable. And finally, if you've done this correctly, then you can do the Hooba Hooba dance on RuneScape. Anyways, that's really about it. Alright. Please subscribe, and leave your nasty little dirty little fucking comments. Alright? Because, you know, it's not that hard to make a RuneScape video. And as you can see, the quality is pretty, you know, decent. Like, you see some weed over here growing. Alright, anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.